Government badness and Holness. Me no left my dogs on me roll out.
The citizens of the country, Mr. President, are afraid of the government. You embraced a song called Government Badness and Holness, not me.
Government badness and Holness.
So you speak to the things you embrace, not me. Not me. I am also aware, Mr. President. No, but the pastor is just a exaggerated reality. It's not the first. It's not the first. Many who have criticized Mr. Holness have been arrested and publicized on the internet.
Mr. President, on a point of order.
Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessydgazadiva and welcome back to the Blessydgazadiva channel. I have respect for two main artists in Jamaica, Vybz Kartel being number one and Bounty Killer, his musical dad, being number two. And this is a classic example of why I respect Bounty Killer to the max, to the core, and will ever have adoration for this man. So recently, you know that the government took to Parliament, and for those of you who don't know, right after Kanice's passing, the government took to Parliament after the visit he made the day after, and he had this to say.
When will we reach the point as a society where we come to the understanding that in our art form, in our music, and in our culture, in as much as you are free to reflect what is happening in the society, you also have a duty to place it in context. That to take up the AK-47 and done it in a man's head, that is not right. And though you have the protection of the Constitution to sing about it, you also have a duty to the children who are listening to you to say, man, that is not right.
Now, mind you, people, I've seen the comments on my video that I made that music does have an influence, and I can tell you, people, whether music has an influence on the positive or the negative, it's solely dependent on the person. I can put positive music into my head every single day and it makes no difference to me. And I can put gun lyrics, as the Prime Minister is saying, in my head every day and it does nothing to me. So again, I guess it's dependent on the person. And I'm not going to get too much into that because that's not the core of this matter. So let's see what Bounty Killer posted on his Instagram. He posted this video and then we're going to look at what he said after that.
Yes, state of emergency is good, but that's to fight crime. We need a state of urgency to fight poverty and all the elements that lead and breed crime.
So after Bounty Killer posted that, he titled it, "Make me post this once again. Make them hear. Look like government badness. Make is only the gun songs them at Andrew Holness JM. Listen. So in essence, Bounty Killer is saying, you are putting out state of emergencies when we need state of urgencies. Now, you're going to watch this clip again and see that the government is not learning in Jamaica. And this is why I will always beat the government bad. Andrew Holness, after all the uproar in society, thinks that a state of emergency or states of emergencies is all the government needs. Is that all the government have in their arsenal to fight crime? And I saw this little comedic strip yesterday, and this encapsulates or captures exactly what is happening in our society today with this leadership under this government. This is all the government sees. State of emergencies, blame dancehall music, and you see the rest. Nothing else. After Kanice's murder, I have never, and I will say it again, I have never heard an entertainer tell anybody to take up a gun and hurt a young woman. I have never heard an entertainer tell people to abduct women. I told you about the other insect recently and what he said about battery, but outside of that, I have never in my history of listening to music heard an entertainer or entertainers promote violence against women. Even if people say they're doing it behind the scenes, I've never heard them go on record and produce it. I haven't heard it. And again, if you have heard it, tell me now down below in the comment section. Now back to Bounty Killer. So after posting this video and making this explicit, I am glad that someone else from the entertainment scene is showing the government exactly what I've been saying. Your problem isn't state of emergencies. Your problem isn't dancehall music. The problem transcends that. It's bigger than that. The problem has everything to do with a lack of strategy or plan to fight crime. That's all it boils down to. Andrew Holness' supporters just need to accept it. There's no way around it. You can twist it, dice it, slice it any way you want to price it. That is all it boils down to. Andrew Holness needs to forward out with a plan and a strategic plan. And apparently, he is selectively doing this. I don't think he is the sharpest tool in the shed, nor do I think he's the dullest or dimmest candle in the room. But he sure is acting as if he's clueless right now. There's one thing. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
Look out for the re-implementation of states of public emergency.
Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
The level of violence that we are seeing is over and beyond what could be considered normal.
Mr. Andrew Holness' government badness is proving to us that the only thing he can think of or have up his sleeves to fight crime is state of emergencies.
And we will utilize those powers to bring relief, emergency relief, to the people of the country.
So Mr. Andrew Holness, just like you, I'm going to take the opportunity again because I realize you love to be repetitive. So I'm going to be repetitive again. The first thing you need to do is you need to table Canis Jackson's case in Parliament, not blaming dancehall, but you need to address it. You don't need to sit down in an interview like you were doing and saying that there is a problem with crime. We have accepted it. We know and we embrace that there is a problem with crime. Even the demonstrators yesterday in Half a Tree, you can see everybody gets it. But especially crime and violence against women, there has been an upsurge. Not that males' lives don't matter, but most of the crimes are being perpetrated and committed by males in our society. There is something wrong with the males in our society, and Damian Crawford said it long ago, and a lot of people didn't look into it. And to be honest, it arrested me when he said it, that a number of our young men self-medicate because they have mental problems out of households that are incomplete because of a lack of fatherhood or a lack of whatever means that they need to have. It is missing. And it arrested me when he said that, because all they do, they commit the crimes and then they go and self-medicate on their specials. And no matter as early as the morning is, you see them with their specials. The next thing is this video clip years ago in Parliament. And it is only fitting that I use it in this because, yes, this is the same man Bounty Killer for whom I have the utmost respect that is tackling this crime situation once again. Let's take a listen.
Saturday night at the National Stadium, popular artist Bounty Killer, the man described as a poor people governor, told a large crowd, and I quote, them give away 1.5 tax cut, but them take it back with 2 hands. When you tax energy, you tax all the baby. Yes, because them mother happy boil the tea. Who no wicked. End of quote. I know me say so. A bounty say so.
And that was years ago. You heard that? The next thing that Bunty said in his video that he recently posted, and you're hearing in this again, down to the very baby is taxed. What do you think is going to happen, Andrew Holness? Two, nobody's not saying you shouldn't do your taxes. But when you do your taxes and you have your $6 billion plan, make it involve crime. Don't come take with $6 billion and build no in parliament. You don't need no parliament. Stop talking about SOEs and stressing out the soldier them. Them already have mental problems. Put some technology into the country. Put some technology into the country and look at situations or means by which you can help to solve crime. There are a lot of communities that are lacking in youth programs. There's no investment. There are a lot of communities that you can set up a trade skill center in and give the young men an opportunity to go and learn a trade. Right now, the only trade I hear young people talking about is chopping. Chop, 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 chop. And when I say young people, I'm talking about people like 10 and people like 12 who are talking about chopping. It's like there's no other way. And that's the skill and our government really has done nothing about it. You need more cameras, CCTV cameras. I've said it again already, and I'm saying it again. You need to change the laws that exist in our parliament that supports women. I see the DPP yesterday, she run out to saying that the law is balanced. She is crazy. I know she's crazy a long time, but I know she's saying that because she know what she planned to do with Kanice Jackson's murderer. So she makes sure setting the stage first, because that's all the DPP live for. And then you want to spend $300 million of my tax money fixing up an office. That level of incompetence does not deserve anything than an umbrella under a tree on a rainy day, minus the umbrella. Anyhow, people, tell me your thoughts now down below in the comment section about what Bunty Killer has said. I've had enough because the government needs to do better. And anybody who exposing Andrew Holness and this cabinet, I'm jumping on it. Jumping on it? Yes, jumping on it. Look at the number of women in Andrew Holness's cabinet and they still have not been vocal about anything because they're as good as their leader. Anyhow, as I said, tell me your thoughts now down below in the comment section and we'll have a discussion. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the notification bell. And if you've not yet smashed the like button on this video, smash the like button and send this out. I'm out.